to give a little plug because her voice reminded me of this fabulous singer-songwriter, Lex Land. If you have not heard of her, please check out her first CD, Orange Days on Lemon Street, on iTunes. Fantastic release.
If you go, even if you just go listen to a couple of samples of her song,
it's worth it.
It's worth it, and that's kind of the vibe that Senya
seems to be going for.
Yeah.
And it totally works for her. So back on track. Xenia got Blake to turn around and CeeLo.
And CeeLo. I was really surprised that CeeLo turned around.
But CeeLo's been making interesting choices.
CeeLo's been surprising us.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think that kind of comes with the package. You don't expect the normal with CeeLo.
Yeah, no.
And Xenia ended up choosing Blake, which was probably a very safe match, but one that can also probably work for her. I could see that Rasp doing great things in folk rock.
I would like to see what Blake, the country boy, can do with Xenia, who has such a unique voice and not so traditional.
And chose a probably not that well-known song. I've never heard of it before. So kudos to making a brave song selection, Xenia. And also follow Xenia on Twitter.
She's on Twitter as well.
Okay, moving on. Ty Austin.
Oh, who's saying Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. I really enjoyed Ty. I don't know if you guys have watched it or not, but if you haven't, sometimes they say play along with our judges and see if you would choose this person based on their voice. So they'll show you, their legs walking to the stage and their shoes, and you don't get to see the person until they're on stage in front of the judges. And
they did the same thing with Vicky Martinez earlier in the episode.
Yes, I don't know which. I just thought of it, but Ty Austin, I love his voice.
It was okay.
I think he has a really soothing voice.
Good audition. It's personally not my cup of tea, but definitely a good audition. He got CeeLo, Adam, and...
It was just CeeLo and Adam?
Oh, just CeeLo and Adam. Mm-hmm. But he got them to turn around, and kudos to Ty, and he went with CeeLo.
Yes.
Which I think is a very successful match.
Mm-hmm.
Not an oil and water mixture.
No, I think CeeLo was going to make him really good. Do some really good things with him.
Moving on to Mr. Javier Colon, who auditioned with Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time.
Great song choice.
Yes.
Javier.
What can we say about Javier?
Javier.
You go.
Javier. I feel like Blake. Javier.
Different episode.
Javier is really, really good.
You have to admit the man's talented.
He totally stripped down the song and it was just him and his guitar singing. And
a little percussion coming in halfway into it.
Yes, halfway there was a little percussion coming from behind him. I think he did amazing. He totally took the song, reworked it to fit him and his guitar playing and his voice. It was all working.
It definitely has a great voice. And he obviously succeeded in what he wanted to do because all 4 coaches turned around for Javier.
Yay to
Only
Javier!
The second time that's happened.
Queen number 2.
Yes.
I think he was really good. He has one of those voices, especially with a song that was so popular and everybody pretty much knows. And if you don't know Time After Time, please go look it up. Please do.
Cyndi Lauper from
the 80s.
Yeah.
Go to the 80s. I think the way he reworked it and the way he sung it, it was just, for me, it was all working. And he's on Twitter as well.
Yeah, all of the voice artists who make it onto the teams have Twitter accounts, so feel free to follow them.
Look them up, YouTube them, Facebook them. I think some of them are on Facebook.
Yeah. Or go to NBC.com. They have mini bios for each artist.
And they have little blogs.
Yeah, blogs. They have
those are really fun
pictures, videos of their performances. So
backstage.
You don't have to...
Sometimes they have backstage stuff, too.
Skip around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But kudos to Javier, who ended up going on Team Adam. So kudos to Adam Levine for being selected.
Yay, Adam Levine. Okay, our final audition for the Blind Auditions Part 1
is Beverly McClellan, who auditioned with Piece of My Heart, which apparently a bunch of people have done, but it sounded to me like a Janis Joplin song.
I don't know.
What an image.
Yes. What an image. If you have not seen Beverly McClellan, please go on to NBC.com, look at her bio, because to me, this is what the Blind Audition is all about, because she is... I've never seen anybody like her before.
She would not have a snowball's chance in hell of making it on Idol.
No, she is not.
Despite the voice.
She's not like a 6-foot blonde hair, blue eye. No offense to anybody who's 6-foot blonde hair, blue eyed. no offense, but she's just not the all-American person you see around.
Yeah, she has a very edgy image, tattooed and pierced and shaved head. Kudos to Beverly. Yes.
Beverly, we love you.
Yes, we do. We'll get to your quarterfinal auditions. Sorry, I just had a little spoiler there. But, oh my god. It was a great performance. It was the first all-out rock performance besides Jared Blake. Oh, but girl, you succeeded where Jared Blake could not. That was a great way to end the show. A very strong rock and roll voice, had a little rasp to it.
Yeah.
Let's see, what did I write? Oh, kind of reminds me of the love child of Janis Joplin and Melissa Etheridge and the body of Janice Ian. If you don't know who any of those are, please look them up. Even Wikipedia, dear Lord, I can't believe I just plugged that. But yes, a fantastic audition. And she got Christina and Adam to turn around.
Yes. For me, she was the most fun to watch because she was really into it and really loved what she was doing. Yeah. It was just really, really great to watch.
When they say you get lost in the music, you get lost with Beverly McClellan.
You can't help but just watch her and watch her performance, and it was eye-catching, to say the least.
Yeah, and she surprisingly went with Christina.
Yes, shockingly. She got Adam and Christina to turn her around, and she went with Christina.
Yeah.
I thought she would have gone for Adam because she was more that rock and roll path.
Like, if we think back to Rebecca Loebe's audition, Rebecca chose to go with Adam because of the trajectory of his career. So this more rock and roll vibe, which you think that Beverly would have totally been for, but she went with Christina instead.
I think that's a good challenge for Christina, though, because Christina, up to this point, was picking all, like, these powerhouse divas.
Yeah.
And to have somebody like Beverly come on who's not that powerhouse diva, I need to hit
but
all
she still has a hell of a strong voice.
She does. The way she hits her notes, and look her up, people.
Yeah.
Look her up and watch her audition. It is really fun. You just can't help but smile and be like...
Yeah. Oh, Beverly.
Beverly's going to go far, I think.
Okay, and that brings us to the end of the Blind Auditions episode 1.
Yes, and again, we'd just like to reiterate the fact that these are our opinions.
Yes, we're not affiliated with NBC. No. This is just us having fun, being paid. Nerds for this, our own little side project. So thank you for watching.
Yes, and feel free to leave a comment, or if you want to do a response, or you have questions, or something you want us to go more in depth about, just go ahead and leave us a comment. Or
we're more than happy to explain what we said and have good discussions. So again, thank you for watching, and we'll be back with Blind Auditions Round 2.